While I was shaking so bad just now, I ended up whacking my palm on the stop button. So this is going to be a part two. I'm not doing well this morning at all, but it's been years and 25 years of this. And the colder it is, the worse it makes it. But also, if I'm not indoors or if I'm surrounded by mold or anything that makes epileptic seizures worse, is bad for me. So triggering flashing lights, cold, all worse, mold, worse, somebody touching me and throwing me against a wall, worse. There's things that are much worse. Flashing lights, turning on all the lights in the morning and then having loud noises and people walk by me, bumping into my legs, bumping into my arms. There's no way I'm able to move my legs first thing in the morning with that going on. So there's a lot of, like here, it's mold. And I have trouble for hours every morning. When I go to work and I have to open the door at 6 or 7 in the morning, I wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. Then I do a 10-hour shift. Then I come home and clean up an old man's feces, clean up a house, cook a late supper if my roommate has not taken his meds or eaten food, make sure that he eats. Then I go to sleep, get 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Then I have to do it all over again. And sometimes they'll have me do a morning shift, an afternoon shift, and then a morning shift. Do you see the problem of rotating morning, afternoon, morning? Anyways, that wasn't what this repeat was about. This repeat was about how I'm not feeling good for the last 25 years, and this morning is extra bad. And soon, I'm going to be doing this in the morning out in the woods, which means there's no recovery. I mean, I'm actually recovering in this bathroom with a small little heater, some medications, some epilepsy medications, some fresh air, being able to not have flashing lights or people near me, being able to just sit quietly in my bathroom for 2 hours. Now I'm able to speak and make a video. And I just wanted to mention you should not put beef tallow on your face. It's so fucked up. Some of these natural remedies that I'm seeing on TV are so fucked up. Like, here's one for you. On Google today, it said 5 best frying oils. You know what number 1 was? Olive oil. That's dangerous. If you try to fry food with olive oil, you will end up with formaldehyde in your oil. Olive oil, its smoking point is usually lower than 350. Meanwhile, most food fries above 400, at like 400, 425. So if you tried to fry some fish in olive oil, you would end up with toxic chemicals in your food. These natural remedies, and a lot of them, you need to know the science. You need to know the alkaloids in the plant that you're adding. Like, for instance, you need to know what oils have high smoking points to know what oils are good for frying. But instead, these assholes are talking about using oils and friolators. And they're saying number 1 is olive oil for the flavor and the fatty acids. Olive oil is great for you, so you should fry all your foods in olive oil. No. There's a reason why we don't do that, and that's because it has a high smoking point, and the olive oil will turn the smoke at 400 degrees. What the fuck are people talking about? You need to mix olive oil with other really high smoking point oils if you want to fry with it. But they don't mention that at all. And then they're telling people to put beef tallow on their face. No, even coconut oil. You usually want the fatty acids removed, and you want to leave the good fatty acids in there. Even when it comes to the coconut oil in really good face creams, they want to get rid of the bad fats and leave in the good fats. If you don't, you get acne, zits, rashes, stuff like that. If you take beef tallow and you stick that on your face, you're guaranteed to get acne. I don't care if you're 50 years old. If you had acne in the past, if you've had acne in the last year or in the last 2 years, and it comes like where you get 1 zit a year, if you're sticking some beef tallow on your face, Expect it to be this year, this day, this week. Expect it to be coming for you. And that's what I think is so ridiculous. I'm sick in here because of something my family did to me that can be treated very easily. But they don't want to be honest, so I have to suffer in the woods soon. And we got our companies trying to sell their beef tallow as face creams. We got stupid people saying you can fry, throw olive oil in your deep fryer and it's healthier than using any other oil. And yeah, olive oil is healthier, but you can't raise it to 400 degrees or you start forming things like formaldehyde. And eating and drinking formaldehyde is not healthier.